Positioned right on the San Francisco Bay. We're live from beautiful AT&T. Stepping into the box.
Leading on for the Mission, first baseman, Chris Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we're underway from San Francisco. Into right field. That's a base hit. In now, Chase Headley. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Stepping in, Chris Davis. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
The 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there's two down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Paul DeYoung. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Davis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any.
And we'll have to leave it there. At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out toward left center field. Peterson giving chase. One down. Ready now, Scooter Gennett. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Lifted the other way out to left center. DeYoung ranges back, and he has it for out number two. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Martinez. Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Snyder is there, and they breeze through this half inning. Here's Jonathan Scope now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Two and 0. Here it comes, 2-0. Swing and a little tapper. Now the 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Joyce is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Jock Peterson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer. No score here as we play inning number 2. Behind 0-2 now. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Into the cove, but foul. Snyder. Runner at first. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with it.
And they swipe the tag on him. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter.
Leading off with a move. Catcher, Harry.
Here comes the first pitch. He takes a high fastball for a strike. And the changeup is way low that time. Sanchez can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Count is 1-2 now. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he's safe. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Ryan Rayburn. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 0-1 the count. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed worthy.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Elvis Andrus now, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire's signaling for the infield fly rule. Here's Matt Joyce now. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swinging bunt to the mound. He'll come home with it, and they're able to get the force at home for a big out number 2. Will Middlebrooks be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. We'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Snyder is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tighten.
Your attention, please.
Hunter Dozier will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Leading off for the mission, catcher, Hunter Dozier.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Jeanette moving to his left. Makes the play. One away. Here's Chris Davis now. A base hit in his first trip. From the stretch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutcheon on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Ready for another chance. Chase Headley flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and Headley can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone.
And the second baseman is there to make the...
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Riding in once again. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. High in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Jeanette. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Peterson on the run. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Backhanded. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Davis. As we begin the top of the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. Popped straight up. Wagner calls for it. 1 out. Digging in to try it again. Paul DeYoung. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Jonathan Scope. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's out to left center and over the head of the shortstop Andrus. It's a base hit. So stepping in, Jock Peterson. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself. So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. Set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. Drilled to the left side. DeYoung's got it. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2. So striding in, Ryan Rayburn. First offering on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. And he lays off for ball 1. The 1-2. is swung on and missed. He got him. Now at the plate, Duke Snider, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Right fielder, Duke Snider.
Comes set and the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rayburn shading to his right. 1 out. Stepping in, Brett Nicholas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. McCutchen going back to the track, onto the garden netting, and gone. Number 41 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 41.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Hit on the ground to third. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Here's Chris Davis now. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. Andrews relay to first in time, and just like that, this side.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Leading off the inning, Elvis Andrews, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Hit out towards second. That will be a base hit for Andrews. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one. Now to the plate, Matt Joyce. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, pitcher.
Yonder Alonso will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Yonder Alonso.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Here comes Davis. He can't get to it. This one's down. So the batting order turns over now. Joaquin Benoit takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson is there to make the catch, and with that the ball game is over. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on. Stepping up now, Babe Ruth, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Left fielder, Babe Ruth.
First delivery to him on the way, and we are underway as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Miller isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty D, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Hit on the ground out to short. On to Davis at first, and there are two away. Now batting, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Billy Wagner.
First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Scope has it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Digging in, Chris Davis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Here's Chase Headley. High pop-up. Colementor is under it, but it's the catcher that gets there to haul it in. And there are 2 gone now. Here's Chris Davis now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Colementor's ready. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Paul DeYoung. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swinging bunt to the mound. And the throw just does beat him at the bag. Stepping up now, Nomar Mazara, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike. Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now. Missed with a slider.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Leading off for Coach Two.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. 1-1 the count to Wellington Castillo.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way in front of a great slider that time. J.D. Davis will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Nicholas gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Jonathan Scope.
Second baseman.
First pitch on its way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Stepping into the box, Jock Peterson.
Center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Pitch on the way.
Now pitching.
Fouled off.
Now playing third base.
Now the pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ruth on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping in, Duke Snyder, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a ball 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against them. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first. And at the plate, Dustin Fowler, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. High in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Leading off for Coach Two. Pitcher.
Chris Carter will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And this is low, ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 3-0 now. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Riding in once again, Babe Ruth. It's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Grounded back up the middle. There's one. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired.
Your attention, plate. Now pitching.
So digging in now, Brett Nicholas. First pitch on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first.
Kelly Wagner.
Bird will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. And he takes strike two. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number two. Here's Chris Davis now. First time up, he went down looking. Ball one. High in the air into shallow left center. Ruth is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Ready for another chance? Manny comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Nope. Missed with a breaking ball. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Taken in by Scope. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Down and away, ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Pop high in the air. And Headley will look this one in for round number two. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 4. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. Scope is there. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Here's Chase Headley. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on down the line. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Here's Chris Davis now. A winning run is at first base. He's set and the pitch. Popped him up. Logan has room in foul territory. Oh no, he totally missed it. Now the 0-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Logan is there. But it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And there's one away now. So that brings in first delivery to him on the way. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. Here's Jonathan Scope now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. And it's 0-2 to Scope.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And he is in there. Headley is off at first with 2 away. A bouncer up the middle. Machado has it. The tag, and he is out. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Digging in to try it again, Wellington Castillo. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Nobody out, runner on first. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scope towards second, he's got it. And there's 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, J.D. Davis. Wilmer Depot will grab a bat and pinch hit now, and he'll be looking for at least a fly ball as he's got a runner at third and only 1 away. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Great situation to be up at the plate right now. But if you're on the mound, there is absolutely no reason to give in to him. Stay on the outer quadrants of the plate and don't get beat in the middle.
But he's going to think twice here and put the brakes on. So this game will remain tied at least another batter. First delivery to him on the way. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. Mazara at third with 2 away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3. Digging in, Jock Peterson. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Now batting, Duke Snider. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Popped him up. And there's out number 2. Digging in, Brett Nicholas. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And Danny Ortiz will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And there's ball 2 now. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scope has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So the lineup flips over and dig.
Left fielder, Dave Root.
Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, counting now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
3-0 to him now. Ready with the 3-0. And now on 3-0, they won't even bother throwing another pitch as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more. Joaquin Benoit enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. And this is on the ground, is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job. Brian Dunzing enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Joaquin Benoit. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. A chance for last year's MVP runner-up with the bases empty and 1 away. Here's Chris Davis. And right into the shift. Well, this is foul for the first strike. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Defoe is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Ready for another shot now. Chase Headley, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And it keeps the inning alive for Chris Davis up next. Ready once again, Chris Davis. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Headley leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ruth is there. And that's the 3rd out. Riding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
3-1 to him now. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Ready for another shot now. Number 4, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Tapped down the line. That winds up foul. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit hard back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in. Bare-handed for 1. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. He's set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. Missed with a breaking ball. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on the dead run. And digging in once again, Paul DeYoung. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. poked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Jonathan Schoaf now, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Defoe comes up with it, and the throw to first is in time, one gone. Here's Jock Peterson now, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around it. Grounded to short, scooped up on the backhand. The tag, and the winning run is out at home plate. Ready for another chance? Duke Snider. Third at-bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his two previous trips. Hit in the air out to center field. Fowler is there, and it's a very quick. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. No hits in two trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. From the stretch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is taken for ball two. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. Headley's got it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. And up next will be Brett Nicholas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first out. Hunter Dozier will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 17, Hunter.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Fowler's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Chris Davis now. It was a...
Chris Davis.
First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the... Ian Kroll will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Babe Ruth, who was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. 1-0 the count.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off him for ball number 3. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Jeff Samardzija takes over on the mound in a tie ball.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. So 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Missed with a slider. And it's fouled away. Davis in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Back to first, a double play. And we stay. Chad Qualls comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielder. Over to first, and Qualls gets the first out of the 9th on a ground ball, 1 away. Here's Chris Davis now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Got him to go down swinging there. Chris Davis becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th. Now the 1-0 runs a bit inside for a ball. The 2-1. It is strike 2 swinging. He stays alive, still 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
2-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 2-2. Hit back up the middle. DeYoung's got it. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Ready once again, number 4. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit on the ground to third. Headley's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw on to... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Schoop. He was a ground out victim last time up. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ruth Has it in his tracks. One down. Settling in now, Jock Peterson. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Bases are empty, one man out. Grounded back up the middle. To his left, Defoe. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are two away now. He's set and the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Qualls is ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Bases are empty here with two men out. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Be safe.
Digging in to try it again, Brett Nicholas. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Sent on the ground out to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is stepping into the box. Wellington Castillo, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Sliders in for a strike. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slider, good two-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Snyder is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Wilmer Defoe. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this is taken outside for ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. DeYoung onto the grass, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So striding forward now, Dustin Fowler. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. 2 out, nobody on. And there's ball 1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Leading off for Costa Rica.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chad Qualls. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Now batting, Jeff Samardzija as he's set to get the bottom of the 11th started. Popped him up. Number 4 has a play. 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Davis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and 1 away. Here's the first pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Fowler makes the catch, and now they might be able to double him off at first. Throw won't get him. In now, Chris Davis. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler is there to make the catch, and that means we've got... Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Babe Ruth. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings. Riding in once again.
Off for Costa Rica. Shortstop, Manny Machado.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for...
Your attention, please. Now pitching. Danny Hart.
Here's the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Here's the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Ruth on second. Machado on at first with nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count even at 1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Nomar Mazara comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that is into right field. A base hit. Tag not in time. And deep into extra innings, they have taken the lead. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch fouled off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now a hard liner toward short. And the throw to first is in time, but the... Ready once again, Paul DeYoung. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Popped him up. Rizzo over to his right. He's got it 1 away. Digging in once again, Jonathan Stowe. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Bud Norris enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Skied into straightaway right. Number 4 waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So a big moment here, and standing in, Duke Snider. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. And fellas, Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, 3-inning Battle Royale baseball. Stepping into the box, Steven. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, it'll be 3 innings. Stepping up to the plate, Sean Green. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Now for New York City, left fielder, Sean Green.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. Bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Digging in the switch hitter, Jed Lowry.
Second baseman, Jed Lowry. Your attention, please. Now pitching, Billy Wagner.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's really thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it. 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Albert Pujols, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And he misses with it, 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Posada. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Posada behind a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. At the plate, Chris Davis. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Fowler. 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Tulowitzki up the middle on to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away. Stepping up now, Chris Davis. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's down to third. Prado is there, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Nelson Cruz goes quietly leading off the second. Now at the plate, Dexter Fowler. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here's Jonathan Scope. Now.
Second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Now at the plate, Jock Peterson.
Center fielder.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Green waits on it. 1 down. Into the box, Duke Snyder.
Batting 7. Right.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Scope is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Into the box now, Brett Nicholas. That's lifted the other way out to left. Green is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Greg Bird will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike now to Bird.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Leading off the inning, Troy Tulowitzki, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 one more time. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Brandon Moss will get the call here as
And hitting for the pitcher is Williams, number 37, Brandon Moss.
Mike Napoli will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Still even at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering, and good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9 hitter to get on base.
Tommy Joseph will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll.
Now pitching,
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one, 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, sometimes recognition has to go to those who perform best when the pressure was at its highest, and because of that.